of the State of the Union, senior lawmakers were briefed by Secretary of State Marco Rubio and CIA Director John Ratcliffe about a potential war with Iran. The meeting involved the Gang of Eight, who make up leadership on the House and Senate Intel and Armed Services Committees. It's customary that they're briefed before the administration carries out military action, although those lawmakers were left in the dark before the operation that kidnapped Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. Lawmakers left Tuesday's meeting tight-lipped, and this was the only comment provided to reporters by Chuck Schumer.
Okay, I'd say, look, closed-door briefings are fine, but the administration has to make its case to the American people as something as important as this.
What do you expect?
How about instead you make the case for why this war is a bad fucking idea, Chuck? It really sounds like Rubio told these guys that military strikes are imminent. And instead of Democrats immediately mobilizing to stop this catastrophic war, Schumer is whining about process and how the administration needs to be more persuasive. It's almost like he and the rest of Democratic leadership actually support this war. Schumer and House Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries refused to whip members to support a war powers resolution to block the White House from attacking Iran, and the leaders are delaying consideration of the bill. This is reporting from Capital and Empire. Quote, a senior Democratic congressional staffer told me that it's pretty clear Democratic leadership is working to delay or potentially sideline the vote on the Kana-Massey war powers resolution. Quote, if you've been around the Hill, this is a familiar playbook. What's going on here is Schumer and Jeffries are trying to protect moderate members of their caucus, particularly those allied with Israel, who don't want to appear like they're co-signing Trump's regime change war in Iran, and also don't want to vote against it because they want it to happen. Like Democratic reps Josh Gottheimer and Jared Moskowitz, who described the War Powers Resolution as the, quote, Ayatollah Protection Act. With liberals like this, who needs neocons? Anyway, the guy who will ultimately decide to launch a war or not doesn't even have a clue about the nature of current negotiations with Iran. Here's what Trump said during his State of the Union address.
We are in negotiations with them. They want to make a deal, but we haven't heard those secret words. We will never have a nuclear weapon.
The Iranians have said that over and over and over again, hundreds of times. In fact, just hours before Trump's speech, the Iranian foreign minister posted on Twitter, quote, our fundamental convictions are crystal clear. Iran will under no circumstances ever develop a nuclear weapon. I mean, what more do you want? That's pretty clear. And it's not a new position. It's the same commitment Iran made a decade ago when it agreed to the first nuclear deal under former President Obama. But Trump ripped that deal up as soon as he got into office, and now here we are on the brink of war. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our new videos. Also, if you want to see Means Morning News in its complete form, not just the clips we post here, head on over to Means TV and get access to all our new episodes and our entire backlog, plus tons of other great movies and original TV shows.